Hi, here's a quick look at a simple novelty program I wrote in 1998. My spelling has never been great, and people often say that you should make art about what you know best, and well, I know poor spelling. So I created D-, the interactive spelling wrecker. It takes perfectly good spelling and invokes rules of spelling in reverse. For instance, D- always makes sure the rule I before E except after C is violated, and so on. It can also make sure you're using the wrong homonym. D- also gave me a chance to experiment with developing an easy-to-use, clear user interface, which I always enjoy doing. Like all of the software I created back then, D- will not work on modern computers. But in this case, it might be just as well. So this is the D- user interface. As you can see, it has some information about using the program. But I'm going to open up another document here. And you can actually enter text directly into the program. You can type directly into it, but right now I've got something prepared. Here's a letter of someone who's applying for a job as a copy editor at a newspaper. And they pride themselves on being a stickler for details, and even the smallest errors do not escape their attention. Well, we'll see about that. So let's come down here to the controls, and we can actually determine the quality, whether we want the spelling to be pretty good, just a few errors, or a lot of errors. So what the heck, let's just crank it clear up. And you can have different types of errors. The most interesting are the spelling and homonym errors, so we'll keep that turned on. And then in here you can just do the normal things you might do with a program to save and so on. So let's just click the Process It button and see what happens. And there you see it has lots of errors now, and lots of spelling and homonym errors. But that still allows us to read it relatively well, because I'm not just putting in random wrong letters, that all of the errors are kind of based on something of errors that people have made, and they generally phonetically make sense. So let's restore it and bring it back, and then let's just try something else here. Let's turn off the spelling and homonym errors and just put in bad typing errors. We'll process it. So as you can see, it's the kind of typing errors people make. Often like the word "the" will be TEH, and extra spaces, or pressing the shift key when it doesn't need to be, or not pressing it. And so that is that. And then you can save the document, or if you want to, email it to someone, and you can print it out. So that is a look at D-.